I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. It may be more than an on-time state budget this year. Could be an early budget. Governor Cuomo and legislative leaders have announced agreement on a $132.5 billion budget that closes a $10 billion deficit without raising taxes.
This budget brings the power back to the people. This makes government work for the people. This is a budget that's not about the special interests, it's not about the lobbyists, it actually performs for the people of this state. And for them to have this product and this budget, and for them to see their government functioning this way, it's a new day in New York.
If you look at the word dysfunction, and you eliminate the first three words, DYS, you have function. And New York State government is now functioning well in a bipartisan basis.
Plenty of people aren't happy with the budget deal. Under terms of the agreement, $272 million was restored from the governor's $1.5 billion cut in education aid, a reduction that the Alliance for Quality Education calls a heartlessly large cut and one that will reduce the state's quality of education. The budget may now be finalized before Friday, the April 1st deadline. In developments on the area political scene today, Ulster County District Attorney Holly Carnwright says he will run for a second term. The Saugerties attorney won election to the county post in 2007. Carnwright has currently found himself in the middle of a conflict of interest debate over whether he should preside over the criminal investigation and charges filed against former Kingston City Police Detective Timothy Matthews. And changes will be coming at Wallkill Town Hall. Republican Town Supervisor John Ward announcing today that he will not seek re-election this year to the job that he's held for the past 10 years. After the Ward announcement came word that Republican Orange County legislator Dan Depew, a former Wallkill councilman, will run for Wallkill Town Supervisor this fall. A lawsuit contesting who should pay for sewer line construction for the new Chorley Elementary School in Middletown may not be over just yet. Mayor Joe DeStefano says the city has filed a notice of appeal, giving it the chance to contest the legal decision that determined the city and not the school district should be paying for that sewer line work. The city has up to 6 months to decide if they'll appeal the ruling. Mayor DeStefano says he'll seek the opinions of state and local planning departments as well as the State Conference of Mayors before making a final decision. Well, they came to see the latest product innovations and maybe pump some additional money into the area's economy. More than 100 vendors put their services on display this past weekend at SUNY Orange in Middletown during the annual Orange County Spring Home Show. And while the mood seemed a little more upbeat compared to the past couple of years, are people now willing to shake off their recession fears and take on that major project?
To the degree that I feel as though people are starting to breathe a little bit again. I think some of the dust has settled and they're starting to consider doing things again and moving on to projects, and that's the sense I have about it.
Many who came to the show did say they plan on using this year's tax return money to make that big improvement investment to increase home value. Others say they were on the hunt for products that'll make their homes more energy efficient. And members of the Middletown track teams were running for a different purpose after school on Friday. They ran 2.5 miles from the high school to St. Teresa's nursing home to hand-deliver daffodils to residents, part of the American Cancer Society's Daffodil Days fundraiser. Daffodils were given to cancer survivors in hospitals and nursing homes throughout the Hudson Valley. Event organizers say the Middletown High School student involvement gives the project a special boost.
This is their 4th year running the Run for Hope for us, and there's over 125 students that will be running today. They not only support us with the Daffodil Days, but they support us in everything we do. They're involved with our Relay for Life, they're involved with making strides against breast cancer, and they are our future. They're a wonderful bunch of students.
It does touch a lot of their lives, and that's why I think that they really buy into this and do it.
The 38th annual Daffodil Day project raised more than $200,000 in the Hudson Valley to help the American Cancer Society continue its cancer-fighting mission. Don't expect expect any significant warm-up in our weather over the next couple of days. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny and a little less chilly. The highs will reach the mid-40s. Wednesday will be partly cloudy with a chance of rain or maybe a little wet snow late in the day or during the nighttime hours. Temperatures again will rise only to the mid-40s. Keep checking back here at Record Online for breaking news and get an in-depth summary of all that's happening by picking up tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.